Hello there everyone, welcome back to a brand new video. Today I am going to talk about the upcoming Zootopia film. So, alright, this is an upcoming American animated buddy cop comedy film produced by Walt Disney Animation Studios. Of course, the sequel to Zootopia from 2016. Holy shit, it's been 9 years? Wow, that's insane. That's really insane. It's been 9 years since the first original film. But anyway, it is being directed by Jared Bush and Byron Howard. Yeah, written by Bush and produced by Yvette Marini, yeah, something like that. Jennifer Goodwin, Jason Bateman, Idris Elba, Jenna Slate, Nate Torrance, Bonnie Hunt, Don Lake, Tommy Chong, Alan Tudyk, and Shakira reprised their roles from the first film. Joined by newcomers Ki Hei Kwan, Fortune Famester, Quenta Brunson, Gina Renault, Michaela Culkin, Brenda Song, Patrick Warburton, and Wilmer Valderrama. The film follows Judy Hopps and Nick Wilde as they pursue Zootopia's new and mysterious reptilian resident, Gary the Snake. That's interesting. So, right, Zootopia is scheduled to be released in the United States on November 26th, 2025. So, Judy and Nick find themselves on the twisting trail of a mysterious reptile who arrives in Zootopia and turns the mammal metropolis upside down. To crack the case, Judy and Nick must go undercover to unexpected new parts of town. So there we go. Jennifer Goodwin as Judy Hopps, a young optimistic rabbit from Bunny Burrow and the first rabbit of the Zootopia Police Department. Jason Bateman as Nick Wilde, a sly red fox and a former small-time con artist who later joined the Zootopia Police Department as the first fox. Idris Elba as Chief Bogo, the Cape Buffalo Chief of Police of the Zootopia Police Department. Nate Torrance as Benjamin Clawhauser, a cheetah who works at the ZPD, so Zootopia Police Department. Ki Hei Kwan as Gary the Snake, a pit viper being pursued by Judy and Nick while trying to help his family. Fortune Famester as Nibbles Maplestick, a beaver living in March Market who encounters Judy and Nick. So there we go. Shakira as Gazelle, a Gazelle pop music star. Quenta Brunson as Dr. Fuzzbee, a quokka who is Judy and Nick's police partner therapist, also seen in the trailer. Gina Renault as Boucheron, a goat police officer. Maris Lamarche as Mr. Big, a Godfather-esque crime boss, Arctic Shrew. There we go. Bonnie Hunt as Bonnie Hopps, a rabbit and mother of Judy. Don Lake as Stu Hopps, a rabbit and father of Judy. So Jenny Slate as Dawn Bellwether, a sheep who was behind the savage attacks in the first film and is currently imprisoned. Alan Tudyk as Duke Weaselton, a weasel crook. There we go. Alright, other new characters who are introduced in the film include Wind Dancer, a stallion and former actor who succeeds Theodore Leonhardt as the mayor of Zootopia. A lynxless, a wealthy family of lynxes. The lynxless, yeah. Chevron, another goat police officer, and Marilyn Grisby, a grizzly bear police officer. Okay, development. At June 2016, directors Byron Howard and Rich Moore were in talks of the possibility of a Zootopia sequel. On the 8th of February 2023, during the Q1 earnings call, Disney CEO Bob Iger confirmed that the sequel was in active development. Later that day, screenwriter Jared Bush confirmed that he was working on the film. Jennifer Goodwin, who voiced Judy Hopps, told Cinema Blend that she would like to see a role reversal between Judy and Nick in the sequel. I would like to see Nick have to be the one to convince Judy that the world is worth fighting for. Jason Bateman, who voices Nick Wilde, also told Cinema Blend about his idea for the sequel. The two of us, so Nick and Judy, kicking butts out there, cleaning up the streets with a couple of new cops out there. So bad guys, be warned, he said. So on the 7th of February 2025, Iger announced the film's release date and that the film would be officially titled Zootopia 2. On the 15th of April, Goodwin confirmed on her Instagram that she began recording her lines for Judy, revealing that the film was in production. At the D23 Expo on August 9th, it was announced that Zootopia 2 would feature reptiles and Ki Hei Kwan as announced as to be playing Gary, a snake being pursued by Nick and Judy. Footage was also shown of a sequence in which Nick and Judy search for Gary and March Market. The following day, Bush revealed on his Twitter account that Fortune Femster joined cast to voice a beaver named Nibbles. There we go. Alright, on September 19th, Jared Bush became the new chief creative officer of Walt Disney Animation Studios, following Jennifer Lee's resignation to become director of Frozen 3. Interesting. The following day, Bush confirmed that Byron Howard, the original creator and director of Zootopia, had returned to become co-director of Zootopia 2. There we go. On the 8th of November 2024, at D23 Brazil, Shakira publicly announced that she was returning to voice Gazelle for the sequel, revealing that she was writing a new song for the film alongside Ed Sheeran, and that Gazelle would don a new outfit. That is insane. Ed Sheeran is in this film, guys. This is going to be absolute cinema. The film's teaser poster was unveiled on May 19th, 2025, with the teaser trailer releasing the following day on the 20th of May. The film's second teaser poster and the first official trailer released on the 30th of July 2025. So, a couple of days ago, maybe half a month ago. So there we go. Voice recording for many major characters began to wrap by the end of June through August of that year. So there you go. Zootopia 2 is scheduled to be released in the United States by Walt Disney Pictures on November 26th, 2025. So there we go. That's really, really interesting. So obviously Zootopia 2 is set to expand the world of the original film by introducing new animal species, including reptiles and marine mammals. The sequel will also see the return of familiar characters like Bellwether and potentially characters like Mr. Wilde, Nick Wilde's father. Furthermore, the film will explore new locations and feature a darker tone than its predecessor, with a mysterious villain and a focus on a major crime involving a valuable item. So the sequel will venture beyond the city of Zootopia, exploring new and diverse environments within the Zootopian world. So, the film will include a larger voice cast than the first film, with confirmed returning actors like Shakira, and the addition of new voices like Quentin Bronson as Dr. Fuzzby. Characters returns, so characters like Bellwether, Mr. Big, and the Razorbacks, who were either cut from the first film or played minor roles, are confirmed to return. While still a family film, Zootopia 2 is rumored to have a darker tone, with the mysterious villain a more mature storyline. Shakira is confirmed to be returning as Gazelle, so this will be the first Zootopia film released in November. Unlike the first film, which was released in March, this will be the first and only Disney animated canon film so far to be released on a perfect square year. That's interesting. This is the first time that this franchise will feature reptiles and marine mammals. So, there we go. Alright, Judy and Nick find themselves on the twisting trail of a mysterious reptile who arrives in Zootopia and turns the mammal metropolis upside down. There's also this question, does Judy get pregnant in Zootopia 2? Guys, I need to explain something to you guys. Judy Hopps is one of those characters that a lot of straight white men and I guess other straight men really love. I myself am a straight white man, and Judy Hopps, man, she's in my heart. I love her. No, just kidding. Like, there are so many memes about her. Some very, very inappropriate memes, but, you know, that's life, I guess. And that's kind of like the internet culture just going fun and bonanza on things. So, Judy Hopps, guys, is not going to get pregnant in Zootopia 2. Although Nick and Judy have just discovered that Judy is pregnant. What? And they leave detective work behind. They got jobs at Zuber, where Marianne has been leading since Robin Wilde left to run his ultimately successful mayoral campaign. The two get started level jobs at a company that has been operating in Zootopia for years. There we go. Okay. Couldn't get behind my words there. So, guys, I don't think it's real, because it looks like this is kind of like fan fiction. Why is this even in here? Like, I'm reading this off of like the Zootopia fandom wiki. Oh, it's fanon, so fan canon. It's fan fiction, guys. Oh, dude, come on. I wanted to see Judy Hopps as pregnant, man. Just kidding. Anyway, so unlike in most Disney films, there is no overt mention that they never kissed throughout the film. Judy and Nick aren't in a relationship, guys. Guys, you still have your chance. Come on, guys. Just DM her on Instagram. Hey, Judy Hopps, do you want to be my girlfriend? And she might work with you. So there we go. Dude, I'm having too much fun here. But alright. Anyway, all jokes aside, obviously. So yeah, this will carry a PG rating and does not have any concerning content. Although obviously it will have a darker tone, right? So I'm not quite sure what Disney does. Like Disney does, makes these sequels and these, I don't know, these follow-ups to movies that we don't necessarily need. Like obviously Toy Story, what is it, 5 already? Or 6? I'm not quite sure. Lost count here. Zootopia 2, The Incredibles 3, Frozen 3. Like, yes, we know that these franchises are big. But yeah, I'm just, when will it stop, right? When will we have another Toy Story film where fans are like, okay, maybe this might be the final one? Obviously, Toy Story. I don't think they'll make Toy Story 8 or 7 because I think, if you really want to make a Toy Story 7 or 8, by that time, Tom Hanks is already kind of old and his I'm not quite sure. Like, you have done so much and made so many great films with Toy Story 2. Same goes for Zootopia, right? Zootopia is only on a sequel, but maybe there will be a Zootopia 3 or 4 or 5. Maybe a trilogy, that's okay, that's doable, but, I'm just afraid that Disney is going to, that's kind of the thing about big corporations, right? Just look at money. And sometimes, if it has a good story, I'm not going to complain, but, sometimes that's a bit too much, in my opinion. Like, they're trying to do something new with Elio and with the other things there, like Turning Red and obviously we had Luca too. Luca was a great film actually. So I'm just afraid that they'll fuck up. I'm not quite sure. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will check you later. Goodbye everyone, and let me know down in the comment section below what you thought of the Zootopia 2 trailer. And alright, I will check you later.